Oh, hamburgers, I'm so itchy I can't stop scratching. Well, it must surely be allergy season for me to be scratching so uncontrollably. I'm going to use that as motivation, though, and we're going to talk about one of my favorite elements of rhythm guitar playing, and that is the percussive scratch. That striking your pick across the muted strings of your guitar. It makes a very exciting sound and has been used countless times in pop and rock songs of all sorts of genres. Well, hello, Halo. Of pop and rock songs of all sorts of genres, really practically since the invention in particular of the electric guitar, but it's done on the acoustic guitar too. So mainly what you're doing is you're going to be muting out the strings and then raking your pick across the strings, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then for these particular songs we're going to talk about, you're just moving some chords around at a certain time and I live with this creature, this giant-faced animal. Her name is Halo. She's a sweetie. Anyhow, the rhythm guitar part here that I'm going to play for the Doobie Brothers song is mainly we're just going to talk about that G minor 7 chord. The G minor 7 is you fret with your index finger across the 10th fret of the A through E strings. That's the 5th through the 1st. And you would strum them and then hammer on your ring finger at the 12th fret of the D and your middle finger at the 11th fret of the B. That gives you the... So that hammer-on is the second 16th note in the first beat of that pattern, right? So you go 1 E and 2 E and like that. So you have to kind of get used to the fact that this hand's never going to stop moving. But to get that, I'm skipping stroking the strings with my right hand for that part, but I do hit the following. Up, down. Yeah, down, up, down. So that rhythm is down, up, down. So if I was clapping, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down. Down, down, up, 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 down, up, down. Down, down, up. Down, up, down, 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 up. So if I take away those scratches, it's not nearly as exciting anymore as the... The next two chords are an F7 sus. And that's down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then it does the same rhythm pattern where you play a proper F7. And for that F7, I'm actually just playing from the 4th string to the 1st string. I'm playing 10, 8, 10, 8. So the D string is 10, the G string is 8, the B string is 10, and the E string is 8. And then back to... Okay, so that's the Doobie Brothers song. The next song is... Long Time by Boston, and that main riff that's used in the chorus, and this is how powerful it is. In this big, epic rock song, the chorus is nothing but hand claps acoustic guitar playing a really scratchy rhythm and the vocal. So you get this F chord, E flat to B. There's 3 B's, B flats. So you go F, F, E flat, B flat, F, F, E flat, B flat, right? So I'm going 2 times on the F, scratch, scratch, E flat, then E flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, 3 times. So that's down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, up, up. And so those chord voicings for the F, it's going to be from the 5th string to the 2nd string, 8, 10, 10, 10. For the E flat, it's going to be 6, 8, 8, 8. And then, oh, this dastardly B flat chord. So that, from the low E string to the high E string, is going to be 6, 8, 8, 7, 6, 6. All right? And so it's... And the more exciting version... Finally, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Probably the simplest to finger because it's just an F power chord, then a B flat, A flat, D flat, with some nice scratchy stuff in between. And then when he gets into the verses, he plays like a C and an F. But I don't really care too much about that. That's not scratchy and cool. So if you want to develop these techniques, it's just a good mechanical warm-up to mute the strings. Down, up, 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 down, up. Go to your favorite YouTube metronome channel and just, if the tempo's like 1, 2, 3 E and up, 4 E and down, up, 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 down. One thing to remember is that slow tempos are a little bit harder to play in time because there's more time to make a mistake than a fast tempo. You may need to search for your sweet spot that matches your mechanical ability at this time. The Doobie Brothers song is actually fairly quick with a... And then finally the Boston song. And so there's 3 songs. I'm not going to call them contagious licks because I don't feel like there is the same thing as in the same department as some of those other things that we've done. However, they do all emphasize 16th note rhythms. I encourage you to play them. There is a level up to that technique too that I'll discuss at another time. Maybe we'll talk about some Jimi Hendrix or some Stevie Ray Vaughan, 9th chords in general, maybe some James Brown. I'm not sure. Okay, play your guitar. Play your guitar as much as possible. It's one of the most productive things that you could do during this period of time where we're all waiting for life to return to some kind of normal state where we can go out and see our friends. But until then, this is a great time to hole up in your room with your favorite 6-string instrument and get some work done. It could change the rest of your life. Okay, thanks for playing guitar with me today. My dog's gonna puke.